Hello everybody, you can't see me, but welcome to Australian Gamer podcast number, I'm not sure, but it is
167 or something?
167, let's just say
I think the last one's 166, so I assume...
It's 167, alright, we'll throw that out there. 7 with a dash through the middle, do you draw a 7 with a dash through the middle?
I do actually.
Alright, good.
Some people think they're Zs, so...
Why? There's no bit at the end
Some
of it.
people draw their Zs with a dash in the middle.
Oh, they're
I
retards.
think we should introduce ourselves.
Alright, I'm George, and this is...
Anna?
Yep, and we have a few topics to cover tonight. We have ratings, we have exercises, how to lose weight while you're playing games, and also we're covering anal sex for a little bit as well.
We are?
We are.
Because
it's mentioned. Yeah. At one point it is mentioned. It's going to be a surprise, but, you know, people will listen if there's going to be a bit
Yeah, we'll leave it till the end maybe, unless we can't contain ourselves and we just suddenly all go for it at once.
That sounds a bit suggestive. There's only females in the room, and there are some few pointy objects in the room. Alright, I'm going to stop that. Okay. The mic stand, for once.
Let's stop there.
We have to position some chairs kind of oddly together. Okay. Alright,
other things we've got going, not just law in Australia, but law in Sweden. We're going to have a look at what's happening over there. And because you got two chicks on, you're going to have to deal with fashion and gaming.
We're not going to talk about tampons or anything.
No, nothing like that. No, actually stuff you can see. And also some grad stuff. So the students out there, if you're in year 12 or even towards the end of your arts degree and you don't know what you're doing, i.e. me, it's a good idea to get to those open days out there. And PS3 Slim ideas.
Yeah.
As well.
PS3 Slim, I'm going to bring that up now because all I can think of when I think of the PS3 Slim is, remember when the PS2 Slim came out? It was so fantastic and expensive. It was twice...
Whoa.
And it was thin. It's something you could fit in a laptop bag and pretend you were carrying around a laptop.
Well, I think back then you didn't have laptops that small, did you?
No, they were...
They were like 5 kilos back then, weren't they? I think it's the size of an EPC today.
That's true. You have an EPC.
I do. It's adorable.
It's
I named
cute.
it and everything.
What's it called?
Hitam. It's Indonesian for black.
Oh.
Really original.
What's up? Very pretty black.
Yeah.
I have an iMac. Conversation ends there.
Oh.
It's pretty... It's a Mac. I can't play games on it.
Do you name technology at all? Or no?
I have a toaster. I didn't name it, but it's got a face on it at home. I printed out... This isn't really game related, is it? Oh, okay. One day while I paused Mario, I decided to put a face on my toast, and I went back and played Mario and won. There you go, made it game related.
Yay.
Somehow. Anyway, the PS3 Slim, I don't know that much about it, so...
Well, I think France? Or someplace? It's a podcast, doesn't need to be true. There was announcements that the PS3 Slim was coming out, and then Sony was all like, no way, it's not coming out. Don't listen to him. And there's been photos leaked. There's been stuff leaked on eBay, I think.
That sounds like something that people just Photoshop.
I don't know. It's the kind of thing. Sony has so many leaks, and they come out saying, "Oh, it's not true. It's not true." Nobody cares anymore, Sony. I'm sorry. A leak comes out, we'll judge it for ourselves. We don't need your comments anymore.
Well, I don't think I've trusted Sony since Silent Hill 2. That came out. That scared the shit out of me. Not really Sony's product, but still. I just don't trust it. Sony Walkman, that's right. Do you remember, not even Walkmans, those little tape decks you could carry around? What are they called again?
They were called Walkmans.
Yeah, yes, they were called Walkmans.
The name.
Mine, couldn't, because I had a Discman at that point, so I was used to pressing, if I press the arrow, like the fast forward button to fast forward, I won't, like, to the next song.
Yeah.
I don't have to spend 20 minutes trying to find the song, like you do with Walkman. I had bad experience with it. Just don't trust Sony after that. You know, like, my brother threw in my dad used to embarrass the hell out of me by putting a play school tape in it or playing it when people came over. So one day on the way to school in year 8, because I was used to listen to bands like Slayer and things like that. Dad
Slayer's coming back, by the way, October 9th.
Their mosh pit tickets are sold out. Oh, have you heard the new track listing for Brutal Legend?
No.
They've got, for all you metalheads out there, they've got about over at least 6,000 songs. They've got Motorhead, Enslaved, Emperor. I think they have Candlemass. I think they've got some Collins and Dimmu Borgir in there as well. So some pretty awesome metal songs. Yeah, well, I can think about...
What were we actually talking about before?
I don't know. I just got sidetracked.
Your Walkman. You had play school on it.
Yeah, my dad, I was just distraught because I was meant to be listening to Emperor and Mayhem, which is black metal, and I turned it on and I heard the 2 times table song, and I was pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I had the guy, Peter What's His Face, who sings the song about spaghetti pizza. No, belly flop in a pizza.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, and newspaper mama.
No.
Maybe it was a Melbourne thing. I don't know.
Was this Play School?
I keep thinking everyone's from a different state, and you're actually in Melbourne.
Was this from Play School?
We're in the same state. He was on the ABC. I don't think he was in Play School though. Oh no, maybe he had a few clips in Play School. I'm not sure.
Spaghetti.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can remember that there's a like that one where there's there's blobs everywhere and squiggles and you have to rip your ears off. That didn't happen.
Wash your face with orange juice.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Don't worry about it then. I think we should move on.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the PS3 done.
We didn't really talk about the PS3, but okay.
Well, it's apparently coming. It's probably coming. What do you think the price will be?
It might.
There's been European pricing, and it's about €100 cheaper apparently.
Oh, I reckon it might be just $800 here. Because how much is the PS3 at the moment?
It's $699.
$699. So.
But it's cheaper in European.
In European
dollars.
Markets. Yeah, it would be. Well, because it's cheaper to, I guess.
It's €100 cheaper. I'm not sure how much it goes for that. I think it's €399.
I wouldn't know. I did spend 4 days in Spain, but
So-
I didn't, hunt around the shops with like a catalogue circling the prices of PlayStation 3s and comparing them, shaking my fist, if they were more expensive than they were in France.
Oh, you did better than I did then.
I didn't fly over France, didn't go there. Nice country to look at from a plane. Nice mountains.
I've heard they have good mountains.
Yeah. I actually closed the window, got bored, and I started watching Office on my laptop. Actually, no, I don't even have a laptop. Did that even happen? No.
Okay.
Something like that did happen. That's right. I had my iPod. I was watching Office on the iPod. But the PS3, what are they gonna take out of it? Like, how big is it gonna be, like, storage-wise? Because the PS3 is pretty chunky.
It's massive.
Like,
I just got one a few weeks ago.
Is it still gonna have Blu-ray in it?
Well, that's the
Slim?
thing that everyone's going. Well, what are they going to take out of it? Because if they're going to make it cheaper and they're going to make it thinner, they're going to have to make it thinner. So maybe they'll take the hard drive out altogether.
Well, they could, put something new in it, like an espresso machine.
They could.
If they take the Blu-ray out, they have to put something, as awesome, like, like a...
I'm just hoping that, like, the new models will be, like, how when the 60 gig version got discontinued and everyone's like, oh my god, I need a 60 gig version.
Oh,
so they're paying like $1,200, $1,500 on
yeah.
eBay because of the PlayStation 2 compatibility.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that'll happen again because then I can flog my PS3 up. Because there's, like, I hate to say it, but I played a good game so far and there's nothing else really catching my eye.
There's, do you know what I have? Mm-hmm. Did you ever play, Shadow of the Colossus?
No, because I don't have a PS2.
You know the game, though?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, do you know the prequel sequel to it, the ICO? Ico? I have that.
Yeah? I read about that.
That's so hard to find. I have never played it. My friend, who I used to work at a store called Game, and he's like, I'm selling, he brought these games in, the manager, to trade them in. And one was that. His trading price was like $3. He's like, I'll give it to you for $50. George was like, oh, crap. And I bought it because it's so rare, and that's why I bought it. I haven't played it yet.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Okay, so let's go on to classification. Now, so far this year, the OFLC have classified 3 games. Well, they haven't classified, they refused classification.
Yeah.
So the first one of those is called Necrovision, and that was back in February or so.
But apparently it's been okayed for release, but we couldn't find anything about it.
Yeah,
Didn't they say
it's
that?
been pretty quiet. It's an average game.
Yeah. So
it doesn't deserve any real mentions, except that it was refused classification, and we're not sure why.
Well, according to the internet, which is a very valuable source for information, it was because you can kill something. Like, when you kill something in games, you can chop a limb off or you can shoot it and it falls down. But in this game, you can continually bash at it and you can rip its, like,
You can kick bodies in Fallout, though, can't you?
Yeah, but nothing really happens. You see the sound, when you...
I guess. It's something, though. I reckon, like...
But chunks of flesh don't fly off, and that little red pixelated triangle that comes out of things
when you're using the back system, though, and you target, say, the head will fly off, and you can see the dismembered head, like, a few meters away from the body if you go up to it. You can kick it around for a bit.
I remember that, because that was quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so... I really just don't like the inconsistencies, not just the lack of R18 classification, but there's inconsistencies within the system itself that's really failing it.
This game seems fine. I talked to when I was at that Halo ODST thing that was in Melbourne, and I didn't get to go on the Warthog. My damn boyfriend did. I didn't. I met someone who worked for Bungie, who also worked on the OFLB,
ODST.
the OFLCL, what's it called again? Classification board.
OFLC.
I'm gonna write that down. OFLC.
So he played it for them and did the report.
Oh, not for that, but he's on the board. Oh, he helps with the gaming side. He says it completely depends on the people that are on the board and how they are on that day sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some game that has the exact same things as another one, they could find fine. But there might be something in the other one, such as a touchy subject like a World War, that'll just, they'll throw their arms up and go, no, we can't do this, it's going to upset people.
Yeah, well, Necrovision, that was set during World War One, and you're a soldier, and you're in a trench, and there's zombies.
Yeah, there were zombies, but there's an actual conspiracy that that's World War II actually, the Nazis, but there's a conspiracy that in World War I and World War II there were zombie-like creatures being developed. My source is www.vibetopsecret.com, so it's probably not really reliable. I read that 4 years ago. But still, it's a world war, so it's a touchy subject. I mean, they have no problem going, to head on Rome and games like that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there are lots.
But no one's live from then. So.
World War games, though. There are so many. Like, you look at every second shooter out there, it is based on during a World War. Yeah, I swear, I'm so sick of World War games. I mean, sensitive aside.
Yeah.
But,
there's some really, Call of Duty's pretty good. Have you seen, if you pre-order Call of Duty from EB Games, not the one in Swanston Street, Melbourne anymore, because they've sold out of the pre-orders, so that if you pay $200 for collector's edition, you get, infrared goggles? See in the dark goggles, what are they called?
I heard about that. Yeah, infrared.
Infrared goggles, and they're big, and you actually get a
don't turn on the lights when you're wearing them, though.
Polystyrene head to put them on as well. But $200, that's the game plus the extended edition, and the crap you usually get, making of DVD that no one ever wants.
And a map that unravels slowly as each time you take the CD out.
Yeah. There's textile maps. I hate those. But
they're not even they don't have the stitch here on the side, top of unraveling.
They don't.
If I had a sewing machine.
I had one. Oh, so it wasn't even mine.
Thanks, cuz.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I made a really, 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 actually, let's not talk about stuff I made, because it's really bad. But, you pay $200 for these goggles, but I was talking to my friend Lockie, who hasn't been in the army, but he likes the army, so he knows things about the army. And a good pair of night vision goggles usually sets you back, is it $6,000?
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And standard ones, usually pay $2,000 for, so these ones would be pretty crap. Maybe see. Maybe they're for, that time at night time where you just can't be able to turn your lights on and you really, really need to go to the bathroom, but you can't see. All you need to be able to see is about a meter in front of you. That's probably what they're for.
Probably.
Yeah.
So if you consistently get up at 3 a.m. and you can't see anything, and you find yourself in need of some infrared goggles, maybe this would be the way to go. Well,
they're pretty much marketing to the good I guess percentage of the people who are selling it for. They're going to be staying up till 4 a.m. playing this game until they get the highest rank. So they're going to drink a lot of Coke and
soda. I'm going to diverge a bit. What do you think about paying $200 for a special edition? Because I know this is causing a lot of consternation in the community, I guess. It is. When you've got a $100 game, and then for an extra $50 for a special edition, get a little figurine or something.
Well, if they were re-releasing Yoshi's Island,
and for an extra $50, you could get a plushie Yoshi.
If it was $200, I'd be like, yes. If they were releasing, Diddy Kong, I love that game. Diddy Kong Racing, or they'll bring out some special edition. Wow, I can't even think of the games. Radical Rex. This is a game on the SNES called Radical. If they brought out any special edition from a game I used to like when I was little, I'd buy it. Now, a lot of games...
I guess it's always market, I guess. If people are willing to pay it why wouldn't they price it that way?
Well, sometimes it's like when Halo came out with that specialism mask in America. It's like going to all the 12-year-old kids. If you bug your parents more so than usual and make them pay an extra $200, was it $90 extra for the pre-order?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Extra $90, then we'll give you a crappy mask that won't even fit on your head.
Yep.
Yeah, for Halo 3.
Yep.
And it worked. They sold heaps of them. They sold out of them. GameStop didn't even have enough to give to people.
And now on eBay, they cost more than they originally cost. So there's still the demand.
That's true.
It's weird.
But these, as well as banning things and such in Australia, Sweden have gone a bit crazy on their laws, haven't they?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so April 1st, you know the whole big thing about Pirate Bay and, like, whatever. Anyway, on the 1st of April, they gave powers to the MPAA or whatever they are, Village Roadshow, Warner Brothers, all of them, that if they found an IP that was illegally downloading their content from wherever, and that IP was from Sweden, they could go to the ISP in Sweden and say, give me the details for this IP, and prosecute.
Find the people, prosecute them. And there must have been a 30% drop in internet.
Yeah, which is what's going to be happening, what is happening in Australia at the moment since the free trade agreement, and what happens every day in America, except you find that they do it like once a month, and it's some poor single mum in Hicksville being charged like $1.2 million per song.
There was
downloaded 21 songs.
True, about in America, this lady got charged $14,700 11 songs she downloaded.
Yeah.
It was like some teenage girls, like 19 years old.
Yeah.
They actually charged them. Like, they actually went through and charged her. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. And they've, like, extradited a guy from Australia to America. This is before the free trade agreement to charge. So, it's there. They're watching you.
Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as, what is it? How old are the people doing that? They're, let's say, 60. When the people that are 10 years younger than us are in their position, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah, I guess. They're going to go, oh, remember those days we could download shit and they wouldn't care?
It'll pretty much, like, I don't know, I'm hoping it's like that. They realise, like, it's hard to make everything free and accessible because you need to pay the artists, need to pay the games. Like, a lot of my friends actually download games illegally. And it's not like they go, if I like this game enough, I'll buy it. They won't buy it. They'll just keep playing it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're given the opportunity to play the game,
Yeah, I can't do it with games myself. I just can't. I don't know. I like having a box and then...
You like having a box? Are you one of those people that stacks them all in their room?
Yes.
So when people come into their room...
rows of games.
You're just like, this is my room. You stretch your arms like, oh, look at all my game collections.
I remember the day that they stopped making those massive boxes that were like A4 size. And now they just got like ones that are like size of a novel. I'm like, I can't show that off.
Do you mean like those like StarCraft battle chest things?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I love massive boxes.
This one is stacked with cardboard. That's like, you know what? That's like, the other day I bought a packet of Maltesers and it was 60% air. I opened it and there was like 5 Maltesers in there.
Yeah, but they're still priced by the gram.
I was still very disappointed. I expect more from Cadbury, Nestle.
Whichever.
Yeah. Them.
Mars.
Yeah, let's just put them all in a collective group, the chocolate group of Australia.
Yeah, so that's... Oh, yeah. No, I'll forget about that. We'll go back to the classification thing.
Okay.
Because we only did one game. That was from the start of the year. The other game was Sexy Poker, and I mean...
We did see a picture, which was pretty much a girl in a bra. Not as good looking as us.
Not really, no. They could have done a lot better.
Yeah, she was blonde. Sorry, people. Is anyone on the AG team that's blonde? Yug has blonde highlights.
He's practically blonde.
Yeah, alright. Sorry, Yug. She was blonde, tall, and she's pretty much holding a deck of cards, and she looked like one of those anime characters that you see in those crazy mobile games.
Yeah.
Sex Poker was going to be a mobile game plus
I think we got bored by that screenshot, so we didn't even look up any more information as to why it actually got banned.
It's going to be a Wii game, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Downloadable on the Wii Network? Yeah.
Didn't care. And then the one that's just recently, like in the last couple of days, been announced as being refused classification is Risen.
Yes.
Which is a German RPG, similar to Gothic or even Oblivion, if you're in that mindset. And the reasons were...
Because they say fuck.
They say fuck? They say shit? You can talk to a prostitute and say, want to get it on.
I think that's where that fuck might come into. I feel weird because I say the word frack, not fuck. I'm gonna continue saying frack. I think that's when the word frack, the word fuck comes into play. Where it's just like, hi, would you like to frack? Why do I say that silently, as if my mum's in the room and I don't want her to hear me say fuck? You know? But I don't know.
We're allowed to say fuck, aren't we? Because this is like adult rated now.
I think so. But we're in a library with
this is a uni
library.
They swear all the time, so I'm sure it's fine.
All right, cool.
And yeah, so and then I think the one thing that actually censored in that game was being able to pee around the place. And that was because the UK didn't like it. So it's being released in the UK.
Postal.
In the US.
Pee on people in Postal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually peeing on people in Rizzo. I guess you could if you could just aim and shoot. But
First person aiming. Wow.
Well, that would mean that you can't be a girl in that game, so I don't want to play it anyway.
You can actually.
Can
Recently,
you aim as a girl?
there's this little funnel thing that you just hold, and it like travels down the funnel into the urinal.
Isn't that for like rock climbers?
I've seen a picture. I don't know. I didn't want to see the picture. It was on like a group of pictures, and you click next. I was like, oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can experience all those things in movies. You see worse things in movies than that.
Way worse.
Way worse. But I guess because you're actually experiencing these in games, you can do them at will.
I don't know. Some of it, like, what if it's in a cutscene? Do they like don't care if it's in a cutscene, or if you're actually saying push X to initiate sex? But there's games with sex in them already.
Push X to quick time for sex.
I've been playing Saints Row 2, and there's a point in it you don't actually see anything, so I don't know if you can see anything in this game, but have you played it?
I've seen the start of it.
Yeah, there's a point where you have to pleasure, like I was playing as a chick, you pleasure clients to get to this guy who's hiding, and you've got to pretend you're a prostitute so you can, get to him. And it's pretty much move to the right spot with the left trigger, and with X or Y or like the other triggers, you pretty much just get the right combination, and then you listen to the sounds to make sure you're doing the right thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't actually played that game. That sounds a bit
if you go the wrong way, the guy's just like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
What is it? Does it show like a black screen, or is it you just
you're looking at the door. So you go into the door, and the door closes,
wow.
and then the mini game pops up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a mini game.
It's a mini game. Yeah, so I'm
quick time sex mini game. Wow.
Yeah. Is it? And then they're also smoking some weed.
What was it called? Weed.
Smoke weed or something?
Yeah, smoke weed.
Fogsworth.
It was something like that. I mean, that's a bit obvious, that one.
But it's like, again, going back to Velvet Assassin, you can actually use real drugs in it. You can be using morphine.
Yeah.
So, and then the whole thing with Fallout was you were using real drugs, so they changed the names to Jet and all that.
Well, I guess.
So what's the difference?
How long ago was Velvet Assassin released?
A month or two ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I was going to say, because if it was like 9 years ago or so, the expected gaming age then was people, not kids, people that were...
that went through without any censorship.
The 20s and 30s. Yeah, I mean, why?
I have no idea. Maybe because it was based on a true story.
Was it really?
Vaguely. There was a chick that went behind enemy lines, but she died after 2 missions instead of 9.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Can I talk about the really crap game I'm playing at the moment?
Yes, go ahead.
Alright, there's this game called, and I mean crap because it's actually pretty good. There's this game called Ninja Blade, which Yug sent me to review, and I was really, really gunning to get Fight Night 4, but Ninja Blade came in the mail. Great. I had mild excitement about that, but I actually turned it on, and I usually like to skip the cutscenes in games. I don't really care about the story unless it's a game I really want to play. These ones you couldn't. I was like, fine, whatever. Yeah,
just play. I'll make a cup of tea.
So I sat down and I was like, all right, I'll watch these. Put the controller next to me, and no, I died. You know why I died? Because as soon as I, went to watch the opening cinematic, whatever cutscene, you have to press X 1,000 times, and then Y, then move the joystick up to jump over something. There's so many quick time events in this game. It's insane. It's like if you put every single Resident Evil cutscene into 1 second, that's it.
Okay.
This game is insane. Like, it's insane. And it's pretty much, I have no idea what the game's about. It's about, because from gathering from things that I can't skip in the game, you're an American ninja in Japan, and there's an infection, and it gives you the rate of infection per day. You've pretty much got to stop the main source.
That's like a game I played the other day. But keep going.
What game was that?
The Lux Pain game. It's on DS, except you don't do anything. You just talk to people.
Oh. There's like a few other games. This is always some type of infestation thing. And anyway...
It's because of swine flu. They're obsessed.
Maybe. Except this takes over airplanes and helicopters and things like that. You fight a helicopter that's half lizard, half frog. I was going to say nipple, but I mean tentacle.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought nipples. But yeah, anyway, you're this ninja, and I have no idea what his name is, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll write it properly up in the review. But...
You don't care?
No, I don't care, actually. But it's, this, and I am really caring about this game, but, there's actually no gameplay in this game, like, essential gameplay. You're walking maybe 2 meters, and you're into a huge fight, like a mini-boss fight. There's, like, 3 mini-boss fights per level, then a huge boss fight that lasts for at least half an hour. It's insane. There's just so much action in this game. That's why I love it. And you got.
You said it was crap.
That's what's crap about it is the cutscenes. You can't sit down. And how this ninja, he's American. He cuts between talking in Japanese and talking in an American accent. And I have no idea what's going on because I have the volume down pretty low because it's a really loud game. And so yeah, and like even after fighting one of the bosses, this game just shows that it has everything. You fight this giant worm that regurgitates flaming cars at you. I don't know how it does that. The cars are on fire as it's coming out of its mouth.
No. Giant worm. Okay.
Giant worm.
Flaming cars.
Flaming cars.
I'm just putting it together.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment to get this mental image because it's taking a while to draw.
It's bigger than the Empire State Building because I think you're next to it when you're fighting it.
I think you're in Japan.
Yeah, that's...
You just keep moving around?
That was after level when you're on a plane. So I think you might have travelled. I don't know. It tells you in the cutscene, but then again, the ones I skipped. So the only ones that I watched were the ones where you have to do stuff.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and so there's this bit where you're on a motorbike. He regurgitates a bunch of cars in a motorbike, and so what it asks you to do is you jump on the motorbike, ride it down the flaming cars that's flying at you, spin around the motorbike in air, swing around it, grapple it. Like, push it into a building, then ride the motorbike up it, into it, and explode the motorbike.
Is it all by quick time? Or?
All quick time.
All quick time?
All quick time.
What the hell? So you just pressing like X 10 times, Y 10 times. Do you just get into the motions?
It gives you
like
what's happening after you've done it, like, if you do it on the
times?
hardest difficulty, it gives you like 0.3 of a second to press Y 5 times. But luckily, if you don't actually get it done, it's called this thing called Ninja Vision. Actually, I have no idea what it's called.
Ninja Vision.
It's whenever you're about to do a quick time event,
bullet time.
It zooms into his eye and goes shah. Like that. It literally makes that sound. And if you don't get it right, everything turns black and white, and it reverses as if you're reversing a tape, like a VHS tape.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, you can try it again. I haven't played that Prince of Persia one, but I can know who you mean. What you mean?
Yeah, they did the rewind thing. It's like, whoop, I didn't die.
But anyway, this game pretty much, like, it goes from straight from the motorbike thing into fighting a giant worm. Then you're on a plane, and you're in mid-air on a plane trying to fight a giant worm, and bees that explode as soon as you touch them. And they're shooting... Bees.
Okay. Keep
like
going.
mutant bees. And you've got to destroy crates, to get the altitude back up. And, there's all these things flying at you, and, there's 3 heads shooting things at you all at the same time. It's just impossibly hard on the highest difficulty. So I had to switch it to easy and start the game again.
That's intense.
Oh, God. And you know what? I've actually lost weight while playing this game.
Really?
Want to know how?
Just because the whole stress?
My boyfriend made a lovely remark about my ass the other week, which I think it was entirely you should go to the gym. So,
no, you can't say that.
He's great. He's going to hear this and he's going to get angry at me for saying that. But I thought, okay, maybe I can combine this game and exercise at the same time. And so what I did was I set up this huge... I put my Xbox on the big old TV in my dad's exercise room, and I started playing, and I sat on the exercise bike, and I've been going on my exercise bike, like literally pedaling really fast while I'm playing the game at the same time on a TV.
Okay.
And whenever I'm angry and pissed off, I pedal really, really fast. You know, it's just how I get rid of my aggression instead of throwing something across the room. Whenever there's a slow scene, I just pedal slowly, turn the tension up.
Fair enough.
You know, so I'm bobbing up and down and playing. My mum walked in on me doing it. It sounds sexual. No, I was just on an exercise bike. She took her head and walked out. And so yeah, you can actually lose weight without buying a Wii Fit, which is ridiculous because you can't lose weight on those things.
Have you played that Wii Resort game?
Yes.
And
it's okay. The only thing I've played on it, I went to EB Games in Burke Street, and I asked a guy if I could play because he was playing the fencing game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fencing. Fencing is not waving around giant fluorescent sticks. That's lightsabers. They've pretty much disguised a lightsaber minigame in the
hey,
new
look
Wii
at us, we're going to do this thing, but we're going to call it fencing, okay? Don't sue us, please.
It's pretty fun. I won. So, as per usual, I won against someone who was very good. He looked very good. I say that because he couldn't speak any English, and he was from Japan, as he told me, so I just assume he's good. No, that's a bit racist.
No. They're all good over there.
Yeah. Mentioning how good they are at games, there was a...
That's not racist to say they're good at games, though, because it's a positive comment, isn't it?
That's true.
Isn't racism a negative thing?
Yes.
I'm getting so confused with racism these days.
I actually saw someone playing StarCraft on the tram today. Don't think he was Korean. That's Koreans that always play StarCraft, isn't it?
Yeah, the Koreans have their own, they got 2 dedicated TVs.
That's right, they do. God damn them. Were you saying Yug's getting StarCraft preview soon, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently last podcast he mentioned that he was going to that. I tried to ask him about it, but he kind of ignored me on MSN, so whatever.
Yeah, because MSN's so cool.
That's the last time we're mentioning you today, Yug.
Cool. Have you seen, there's actually some StarCraft, I saw on our website today, StarCraft backpack. The StarCraft merchandise being released.
No, I didn't see that.
It's pretty gay. It's like a messenger bag.
Gay or awesome?
Gay. It's alright, I won't use the word gay. It's substantial. It's not very nice. It's like a purple messenger bag with StarCraft emblems all over it. It's pretty terrible.
You could probably do that yourself.
I probably could with my sewing machine. Thanks, Cos.
Okay, and we also said that we're going to talk about gaming fashion, kind of.
JJ's.
You were the one who was going to talk about
That's
this.
right. I don't know about you guys, but over the past 2 years or so, there's been a huge flux. 30 minutes, 40 seconds over.
That's cool, keep going.
That's right, there's been a huge flux in gaming merchandise. I've seen it certain stores like Dangerfield. I don't know if they have that interstate, Dangerfield. It's like a kind of like an alternative punk shop. JJ's, I know that's nationwide. We have like Yoshi's Art, not Yoshi's, Mario Kart shirts and Sonic and stuff like that. They had one Mario shirt and girls, but...
Which one was that? I didn't see it. I know they had Princess Peach and girls. I'm like, I am not wearing Princess Peach. I'm sorry. I don't care if she did the voicing for Cortana or whatever.
All the girl ones are lame. It's like Kirby with flowers.
Yeah.
Kirby's a pretty girly game, but they're pretty stupid.
When the whole Transformers thing was coming out, they had awesome t-shirts for the guys. Like even Star Wars. Girls, Sesame Street. I don't give a damn about Sesame Street.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but I really like Cookie Monster. But no, that's...
Did you see Avenue Q?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
Maybe I did.
It's awesome. It's like Sesame Street except for adults.
Oh, okay. Yes, I saw that. I saw their poster on. I saw an article on MX. That's as far as that went.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll lend you the album. It's awesome.
But speaking of voiceovers, for games, you were saying the chick who did Peach's voice.
Princess Peach did Cortana in Halo.
She was in MGS as well, wasn't she?
No, that was another chick who was the boss in MGS, but she's also Diane Simmons on Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Diane. Who's Diane? Isn't that...
She's a newsreader.
Yeah, I don't watch
that much.
Yeah.
But, I was just on Wikipedia today, because I'm like, what are we going to talk about on the podcast? And then, because I love Dominic Amato.
Yeah.
He's the voice actor for Guybrush Threepwood. He pretty much only does Guybrush.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I wonder what he actually does if he's done any other games, because every now and then you hear a voice and you're like, holy crap, I've heard that in another game before and I want to know who it is. Yeah, so he's doing a food blog and he has his own recipes and stuff. So That's weird.
Are they game rated like Pac-Man
No,
sandwiches? Like,
no. The only game stuff he's done is the voice acting, and that was for Guybrush. That's it. And now he's got a food blog.
Oh, there you go.
He's not a chef. He doesn't even work with food. He's just a voice actor. But yeah.
What about DiMaggio? He does,
DiMaggio
Marcus Phoenix plus Bender.
He does Bender in Futurama
And Ren and Stimpy? He doesn't Ren and Stimpy did
Was he?
Yeah, he did the voices for them.
See, like,
Yeah, he does Fry as
voice
well.
actors are cool.
He does do Fry, he does Professor and Bender. He does all three of them? Yeah. Ren and Stimpy, I don't know. You don't think SpongeBob SquarePants is like the Ren and Stimpy for kids?
No, like Patrick Warburton, do you know that guy? He did the voiceover for Kronk in The Emperor's New Groove.
I didn't watch
He's
that
like
movie.
big guy. He's also in Get Smart and a few other movies. He's got an awesome voice.
You're 1 year older than me and you've watched The Emperor's Groove.
I love The Emperor's
I was
Groove.
too old for that movie.
Shh.
Because didn't it have like some guy, Andy Dick, was doing the voice? Or?
No, the guy, David Spade.
Oh, okay. The guy from Just Shoot Me.
Yeah, David Spade was Cusco, and I love this movie, and I have it on DVD, and I watch it like every month.
Oh.
And I know all the words, and it's an awesome movie.
Speaking of animated movies, I'd like to give a shout out to THQ for giving me 2 free tickets to go see the screening of Up this Saturday.
No way!
Oh, yeah.
Are you taking Jordan?
Yeah. Damn it, no, I have to take him! Thanks, Anna. I just...
You can take it back.
Oh. She's going to listen to the
sorry.
podcast. Now I have to take him.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, he's already coming anyway.
Oh,
I was going to make up some elaborate lie.
That's awesome.
Like, I'm sorry,
Are you
Jordan.
doing the game for them, or?
No. I don't know. I just
just
can't play
awesome.
the Disney games.
I tried emailing THQ a
Best?
few times about Red Faction Gorilla. I was supposed to
Yeah.
do a preview for them. Never got back to me. I was like, oh.
Cav did when we were up there to do UFC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good mates with them.
Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of that, I went to a preview night at THQ a while ago. Cav went. There were 2 sessions during the day. Cav went to the other one.
Yeah, I had class.
And there was. Oh, you went as well.
No, I had class. I couldn't
Oh,
go
okay.
that one.
That's just kind of odd because I actually
Maybe that's why
scored
they don't email me.
6 free copies of Red Faction.
Whoa!
That's right. I have 2 to give away, guys. Actually, I have 1 to give away. The others are for.
You're giving the other one for Jordan.
No, he already has. He actually took my copy. So, no, they're for other competitions. But I have a copy of that plus a PSP game I can't remember the name of. So I just assume it's not good. So someone can win that. That's exciting.
I'll take it.
Do you have PSP?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. You can play it for the only reason I would buy a PSP is so I can just pirate movies and put it on there. Like I said to my friend, guys can just use it as a portable porn device. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that with mobile phones though too, I guess.
Yeah.
And the DS if you have the memory card and you just load it up on there.
I don't know. Do you think the new PS3 going along the lines of the new DSi is going to have some type of camera and
The
voice?
PSP Go is going to fail and fail hard.
I don't
I
know.
reckon.
It could be okay. I mean, it's meant to have
It's relying on digital distribution when there's an environment where companies will force you to pay 2 to 3 times depending on your region. I'm
It's
talking
meant to be
about
a
the
phone as
Xbox
well, isn't it?
games on
PSP
demand.
Go?
PSP Go.
Is it meant to be a phone as well, isn't it?
I don't know.
They were
if it's
thinking
fine.
about-
I don't think so. They were thinking about it.
Yeah.
They can't compare with Apple.
Imagine answering. You know when you're really drunk and you slam the phone into the side of your face when you pick it up in the morning? You've never done that?
No, but keep going.
Imagine, no, you're just really drunk or tired and you pick up your phone and you forget how much it weighs and you just slam it into the side of your ear accidentally. Imagine doing that with a PSP. You'd have like an indent of a D-pad on the side of your face for a really long time.
That would have a bit of geek cred though, I reckon, if you rocked up.
That's true. Yeah. Speaking of geek cred, I went to this is non-related, but anyway. Speaking of geek cred, I went to the RMIT Open Day recently. I think it was on last Sunday.
So guys, if you wanted to go to RMIT, you missed it.
Yeah, good one. And the course that I will be getting into. Thank you. It was digital art, which is concept art and 2D and 3D. I might be applying for the programming. They told me to apply for programming because I'm good at narratives for a while. Anyway, I talked to the I talked to the lecturers for a while. They were talking about how many kids were interested in it. I'm saying kids because it's kind of a rude thing. Like 18-year-olds, I can call you kids. I'm 21 in 2 weeks. It's okay. But a lot of older people were applying as well. Like you said,
Yeah.
people that were moving over from they've just finished their degree and they want to do something else.
Yeah.
There were 3 guys that talked as well. They'd already, what's the word when you graduated? That's it.
Yeah.
I was going to say they were already
So they were
diplomaed.
graduates?
I was going to say they were diplomas, but that doesn't make sense. They were graduates. That's
okay.
And yeah, they're telling how they all work in Taurus now, and in Melbourne in independent companies.
There are other jobs there if you work hard at it.
Pardon?
That's the thing. There's the jobs there.
But it's disappointing in Melbourne because what I'm going to do is I'm going to defer to America and then the second year. You can
Do a placement there? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to go there just for the second semester and see if I can defer after that because the opportunities in Australia are weak. Like, I know that's going to sound really mean to other people, but I have big expectations. Like, if I'm going to apply myself, I want to be able to, working, I'm not going to say I want to work for Blizzard or, THQ or something like that, but, I even want to do movie concept art. And, just thinking just moving within Australia, that's not enough for me. For some people it is, like, there's some great opportunities within Australia, but...
Yeah, it is a small market, and these companies are big fish in small ponds. What
you need to be able to do with working in Australia is you need to be able to be absolutely awesome at 3D modelling plus concept art, whereas you can just specialise in the concepts 2D art in America, which is pretty good. You just need to be able to multitask 100% here, which is just...
And be able to move between all the different departments.
Which is good, because if you can do everything, you have a better chance of employment. It's just, I don't want to.
Fair enough.
So... But yeah, where was I've just insulted independent companies. So,
no. I think it's fairly true for Australia's situation that it is a small market.
Yeah.
And that you do need a whole lot more skills than you would in, say, America or even the UK, where they or even Canada. I mean, they've just announced
huge school that
they've got $10,000
grants
grants for indie games.
Wow.
So it's games made by 2-4 people, and they've got grants for them. There's nothing like that here in Australia, which is what's really constricting it.
You could, if it was some beneficial game about alcoholism, they might give you a grant.
Maybe.
Who wants to play an alcoholism game?
Maybe. Okay, so... two more shout-outs.
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, anal. We did say we were going to talk about anal sex. It was because, why was it?
Because we were looking at refused classification things, and we ended up on the DVD list.
Yeah.
The OFLC. So, while we're giggling between peeing in public too, and what was the other one?
I don't want to, we can't even say that.
No?
We can't say it on a podcast, what the other one was called.
Even though we can swear, we can't go this far. I'm sorry. And we came across Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, that does assume that there were 3 others before it that have been passed, because this was a comprehensive list. Unless they were just trying to get off the... But that Grand Theft Auto 4, when did it come out? I think it came out 2008.
2006, I think.
2006. So that was before Grand Theft Auto came out. So I'm guessing...
Was it really before the game came out?
Well, Grand Theft Auto 4 came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well...
I don't know, you just Google it and you can find all sorts of hilarious DVD names that have been refused classification in Australia, and you'd wonder what kind of people want to watch them. Though some of those were kind of interesting.
No, whatever. Until we get our 18 rating, we're just going to have to wait for a few games.
Yeah, the last couple of things, free plays on this weekend in Melbourne, so State Library Victoria, Friday and Saturday. It's $20 for the weekend.
You're talking about it as well. Oh, you have to pay money?
It's $20 for the weekend.
Oh, I thought it was free. Oh.
If you're...
I don't want to go now.
Paul Callahan's running it, so if you're really nice to him, maybe he can help you out.
Show some elbow or something.
He's the guy...
Of all objects on my body to think of, I said show some elbow. Alright, anyway.
Maybe he likes elbow, I don't know. And the other thing is that the Academy for Interactive Entertainment, which has, I'm not sure if their open days are open in Canberra and Sydney and Brisbane, but in Melbourne, they're open on Sunday from 10 till 4 or something like that. They're just down St Kilda Road to the right. And they're free, so go ahead, have a look if you're interested in the gaming industry or somehow getting into the gaming industry in some way or form. They'd be the people to go to, ask questions. You don't have to apply if you want to go to the open day. You just rock up if you need to ask questions. They've got people from the industry there. that'll be helping out. And
even if you're like an accountant or a marketer, you should still just go. Like, to be in the gaming industry, you don't have to be directly involved within creating the game.
They got courses that like are pretty left of center.
Yeah, you can have a degree in marketing and start working at Blizzard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we've got time for. Or we've run out of things to say.
Yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye.
So we're leaving on your note of the things happening this weekend. Grand Theft Auto 4. PS3 Slim is apparently real. Who would have guessed?
Oh, they're probably going to bring one out. It's just a bit too early, it seems.
Yeah, they're saying September.
Yeah.
Or October.
Well, it's not pink. If they bring out a pink one, I don't know what to do. People will die.
They've got a silver one.
The PS3.
There's a silver PS3.
Oh, I like the black shiny kind of look.
Black's alright.
Yeah.
I just hate the Spider-Man 3.
They bring out like a giant, like, you know, that hospital white plastic Wii cover, then it will actually look like a grill.
Unless it's got gold lettering, that'd look kind of cool. Like gold on white. I reckon it look kind of fancy.
I don't know.
There were some boots I saw that were like that. It looked pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
They weren't PlayStation boots, but they were pretty close.
Oh, you want to see my shoes?
Oh, yes. Let me see your shoes. Not that anyone else can see them.
Yoshi's
They are gorgeous. The Yoshi shoes, if you go to our forums, you can probably see photos. They're also on Facebook if George adds you as a friend and you don't look too weird.
I'm wearing the shoes that I hand-painted of the cover of Yoshi's Island, and they're kind of ruined now because I've been wearing them out in Melbourne weather. But still.
They look good, though.
I can smell them now. Now I'm aware of my shoes, I can smell them again.
Okay. Well, on that note, we'll say these shoes are made for walking, and we'll say goodbye, everyone.
Alright, it was good doing this podcast. I swore a little bit too much, and I won't let my mum listen to this, but yes.
Let us know what you thought in the forums. If you've got any comments, leave them there. We'll answer because we're awesome at checking the forums. We are watching, even if we don't post that much.
On that note, I'd just like to say, Jordan, don't get angry at me for that THQ thing. You were coming. But... Alright.
I'll stop cackling. Alright, see you guys.
See ya. Oh, by the way, I was add something else. Mortal Kombat. And in case anyone else isn't aware of this, a little while ago, Warner Brothers bought out Midway, the rights to Mortal Kombat. They're going to be, I don't know if they're in development for a new Mortal Kombat game or they're just going to re-release Mortal Kombat 3 on Xbox Live Arcade like they did last time, which I was really annoyed about because I missed out about that. Mortal Kombat doesn't have a very, very good online playing system. It's pretty poor, to be honest. Like, have you played it?
Every time I hear Mortal Kombat, I hear great idea, bad execution. Yeah,
that's true. Well, hopefully, like Warner Brothers have come out with a statement. I can't remember what it says exactly, but it was along the lines of we're going to. Oh no, that was it. They're looking for a lead programmer to be able to design it for them. So they put out a job application looking for something, revolutionary to be able to let people play online and just add extra things and just it's going to be interesting. So hopefully they can pull it off. I don't think they will, but hopefully they can. I should probably say they will.
It's a big hopefully there.
We should probably go for real now because we're pushing 45 minutes. So.
We're doing as well as Matt. Yeah. Alright, okay, bye, for real.
Bye.